All right, CSS battle time. Have a different time because life and a different venue. I'm out in my garage / workshop right now, so I don't disturb the rest of the family. All right, I've already watched this one. I'm just doing this just to be more consistent with everything. And when I saw the shape, my idea was to do borders and just do like border block and then uh, another element that's rotated with another element inside that that's also rotated, but just stacks to make this third inner bar. That's that's the idea. So let's put that yellow background on the HTML element like so. Uh, there we go. And then border dash block and 40 pixels solid and make it blue. Good. That should give us pretty much everything we need. So we're going to look at the outer border as we margin it down and look at our diff. All right, let's go. Let's start with 80. All right, we're close. 90. Okay. Why do I have a vertical line? Oh, I think our because we're selecting the body as well, it's causing some overflow there. So then we do 100 on the sides. There we go. So there's our margin, there's our HTML, and then when we select our body, what we're going to want to do is let's overwrite the margin and hit 0 for the moment before we apply all of this stuff to the body as well. So now it's created an entire... Oh, probably because it's filling in all of that internal space with blue. So it's overflowing and then making it all blue. So what we want to do is we're going to say we are going to do negative vertical margin. All right, and then positive side margin. Okay. And so, okay, we're not seeing anything yet. And then we're going to rotate 90. Will this work? Yes, it will. However, we don't want the background to carry down through on this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just float that up into its own selector. There we go. And we can take that semicolon out so we don't really lose too much that way. And that way, the only thing that has the border yellow is our HTML element, and then it doesn't apply on the border of the body. The body ends up being transparent with the background by default when you do it that way. So we just need to fix our margins here. I need to go, I think actually what I have is I have it backwards, right? 20 and then negative 20. Is it rotating? Do I have it backwards? 40? Interesting. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't. I do need what I need. There we go. That's how we get our separation. So our width is actually good because of the size of the HTML element. The body's matching that with the 0 margin on the left, right. And our top and bottom is how we pull it apart right now, overwriting the margin that is there. Okay, so we got that set. Let's see how badly adding a paragraph tag into this mix messes everything up. That's the real question we're going to see here. Okay. So it ends up being all that. Let's overwrite its margin so that we get all of that. And then right now, what do I want to do? I need to give it, we have border block on it, so I need to give it a height. Let's give it a height of 20. Okay, so that moves everything around. I was really expecting it to be... Yeah, we have the rotate on the body. It should be on the paragraph tag. It should be rotated too. But let's see what happens with margin. So if we do a -20 here, okay, that moves it that way. Let's do a -20 there. Moves it out that way. Okay. Paragraphs are a block tag. They are going to stretch the full width of the element they're in. The body is rotated, so I would think the paragraph stretching this full width, right? So if this is positive, it shrinks down 30, 40, 50, nothing. 30. Wow, that's a big jump from, oh, 230, that's why. 40, 50. Okay, so we can walk it over. I think now if I give it a height, maybe we'll see something. Okay, we're seeing it spread. Why is the paragraph not rotated? I have a theory. And my theory is... No, that doesn't work. Is it rotated 90 again? And that's why I'm getting the weird movement? So, I need to add another special selector. Ooh. Well, why? That's actually potentially working. Maybe if I flip this on its head, change the margins, then it does work. So, okay. So that means this needs to be 100, 90, 80, 70. Okay. 100, 110. Okay, that's good. 40. Let's turn off the diff. This is way too confusing, and let's get rid of the paragraph tag. I think actually what needs to happen is -60 that way. Okay. 40, 30, 20. Oh. It is that way. There we go, but now the HTML is all messed up. Now it's split again. Confused I am. Okay, let's actually back this all up and do what I was originally planning on doing, just writing a new selector. Where are we? Where did I mess this all up? I think that's it. Okay, all right. So I was just going to star plus star u and u. Okay. Now we look at this, and if we give it a height, there we go. We're working it over now. That's what we want. 60, 50, 40, 30. Okay, all right. I think this is moving it over, and I just need to change the height. Honestly, no, let's just do 70. Oh, because it's like rotated twice. That's why this is being so weird. Let's change this 30, 40, 50. Why do I have a block sticking out here still? Right? Because I probably need to do... Come on, work with me, computer. There we go. Rotates. They're the worst. So I should just be rotating the body and not the paragraph tag. So we should have just turned on its side. So top is this direction now. If I do positive margin, we cause overflow. Negative margin does not. 80, 90. I don't know why that deletes everything. Weird things are getting deleted. 40, 30, 20. Everything's moving. Everything's moving when I do that. Alright. This should work. Oh, I see why everything's moving now, because it's not moving evenly. Nope. Okay. $40, $50, $60. Okay, so 70's fine. Height. Right, instead of giving it a height, let's give it padding. Okay, I still have this bar down here, and it is not moving. I want it to just be the width, right? But for some reason, okay, this mouse is doing extra clicks for me. It's just frustrating. 50, 60, 70, 80, right? I don't, 0, it's right there. I'm not understanding quite why it's making this happen. Okay. I think I'd have to hide all of this and put an outline on this to I don't know why I said solid black. I just needed to say solid. Actually, let's not take this away, but let's just keep the outline. Okay, so it's over there. That's where it is. What are we moving when we move this? This is what I should have done. 30, 20, 10, 0. All right, so it has to be this is very much so affecting everything else. I knew it would, but man. All right, shrink it down. This can be 40. Oh, but it... Oh, yeah. No, that's good. That's good. 30, 40, 50, 60. All right. So we see our outlines. Padding 0. Still see our outline, but then everything goes weird. All right. 40. So what's... Oh, I'm moving the top. I need to move the bottom. I mean, I thought I had done that already when I hit 0 on this. So it's all the way out there. Oh, you know what this is. I'm pretty sure this is just margin collapse. That's what I've been fighting this whole time. It's margin collapse, but it's on a rotate, so I didn't recognize it because it's not at the... God, I hate margin collapse. Okay. There's one way to beat margin collapse, and that's with padding. So if I put padding on the body, what do we got? Now it's stretching out that whole way. Let's close that off. Everything's gone wonky again. 40, 30. Okay. Why is it moving everything except the edge of the paragraph tag? We have padding now. Um, it's like, I wonder why I have to have -80 on the paragraph tag. All right, forget it. You know what? I'm not top 10 anyways. We are just wasting time right now, and I just want to get something done. All right. Obviously, I need to be smarter on these margins, and I am out of time to figure that out. Let's say 20. Where's my outline? I deleted my outline like a... Okay, where's my outline? 2 pixel solid. Old line. Okay, that's why it doesn't show up. Why is it still linted as proper? You know, that's the real question. All right, 40? No, 20. It's 20 by 40. There we go. And then, all right, 20. All right. Okay, so it is 40. There we go. That's almost embarrassing with how much trouble I had with just that. Really sad. Um, but okay then. You know what? I just did something weird there where it highlighted all the spaces. Can I do that again? Nope, I cannot. That is not what I wanted to do. All right, let's just minify. I hope that better be 100%. Let me tell you. If it's not, we have issues. Yay, we did it. All right, let's go 5ch there. That was, that should work with a paragraph, honestly, without doing those things. Did I have to overwrite padding anyways? Well, it's position fixed. I don't need that padding. No wonder. All right. Where'd my screen go? Give me my diff. Let me move this around again. I did position fix. That means I don't have to do padding to overcome margin collapse. We got 40 to push it down. 10 by 40 there. So now I do need to do -10. 20. Something like that. Looks like 20 is needed. Okay. But it's still better. Better than it was. Hit submit. Make sure I didn't mess everything up. Man. Well, that was great. There's so much room to make things better here. I know there is. I know there is. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm just gonna walk away. You know. Actually, I'm gonna go get some work done around the house, and then yeah, I got off work early enough, yeah, to do this. Didn't expect it to take this long. Oh well. I hope you're having a good time, and I'll catch you later again tonight.